Well, it's dropped down to minus 15 last night. My face is frozen off. And I just did about I don't know, mile and a half straight walk. Straight walk meaning flat level, more level ground. Kind of out in the open in the sun, which blazes off the snow. I'll tell you what, if you ever go hunting or photography or video or whatever, the worst time is when it's sunny out because it makes everything in the forest dark. Like if you walk in the open in that sun on snow, if something, anything stood 15 feet from you against a tree in the shadow, you're not going to see it. It's just dark. Anyway, so I'm in the timber now. My eyes are adjusting. It's windy. It might be minus 12 or something. It's freaking cold. And I'm going to start heading my way up this mountain. I'll be busting out of this small growth pretty quick. And then I'm going to check. Hopefully my trail cameras are still there. Imagine they are. I'm going to check them out and share what's there. But I don't think I'm going to do a video share out here today because it's just too freaking cold. And the battery drains on the items. My device is like real fast. I got another video camera, got a GoPro in my pocket. I got a Sony Handycams in my other pocket. And this is the phone I'm using right now. I gotta use enough juice to read my trail camera cards. So there you go. I'll be reporting back shortly. I guess it's been a mild time up here, not too far from Whistler, British Columbia. My local friends are saying it's some pretty rough year for the snow, and you can see it's usually right now there should be 4 or 5 feet of snow right here. As you can see, there's not. The higher I get, a little more snow. A few deer tracks, no wolf tracks yet. I got ways to go up yet. Feels good to have the blood pumping though. Keeps you healthier, keeps you happier, keeps you doing fun shit more. Back in a minute. Alright. You can already see that the camera's there. Good thing. I've been up this mountain so many times. I think 18 years. 19, 20, I don't know. I bet you I could probably come up here in the dark. Blind with my eyes closed. I've been up here so many times. Never another human being, ever. I haven't shot too many deer out here. I'm selective about it. I only like to shoot a rare old monster buck, and it's not that often you come across them, right? Holy shit. There it is. Wow. There's two. All right. I think I only had two. Here we go. Here comes the honey. Hopefully. Camera's dead. It's all right. Who's gonna be on here? Somebody I know, somebody I don't know, a little bit of both. Not good being in timber like this when it's this windy, but now tree top smashes, the tree top snaps off and hits me. You guys will have it on video. Eventually, one day. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Love this part. Love it. You gotta be kidding me. So this camera is an epic fail. 2 videos on it. That really sucks. Obviously that's a big effort to go out of your way to lay down the camera in a place like this, but it's part of the game, right? Oh my God, does that ever suck? Oh boy, it's too bad. Wow. 2 videos. One is December 25th, it's a chipmunk. And the other one is me. It looks like the camera's set too high and missed everything walking below it. That sucks. All right, we got another camera over here for backup. Shit. Come on. Please don't fail me. Man, it sucks when they fail. Well, this camera still has juice. $32 gig card, so it shouldn't be full. There's a lot of video. Good stuff. Well, not a pile, but enough. So let's see. Start importing them. Well, there's no sense in this camera run. I'll post them up and add them onto this video if there's something worthy, all right? Ugh. I hate this for years. Doesn't matter how much I hike on here. I always hated getting off the mountain. That means the day was over. It sucked. So I'm gonna go back up. Head back up. See if I can find these benches. Maybe some sheds up here or something. Maybe. right, let's see if I can pull up a stump here for a minute. And maybe I get some emails shared while I'm up here. Sit down and catch my breath, enjoy my time on the mountain. If the camera's gonna stay there or not. So many memories. So many memories from in here. Wolves, big cats, big bucks, weird noises. I had some glasses. And some of my lost his damn readers. No way. Of course I did. How couldn't I have lost all my readers? Right? Oh, no shit. No shit. What a loser. What an idiot. No way. Lost my frickin' readers. Yeah, boy. Alright. What a ding dong. What, 2 guns still? 3 cameras? Well, let's see if I can read something off here. I don't know if I can or not. Sometimes I can. Shit! That's way too much backtracking to see if I can find them. I might be able to pull something off here. Let's have a look. Mark this as red. Alright. I think I can do it. Hey Steve, hope all is well with you and Sarah. I very much appreciate all that you do, brother, and your rants regarding current events. I'm on the same page with all the evil going on in this very fallen world. I live in Buckhead, Georgia, about an hour east of Atlanta. The real Buckhead that keeps the suburb of Atlanta, Buckhead, from incorporating into its own town. We were here first. Anyway, okay, man. Back around 86 or 87, my uncle was leasing the 68 acres I now have lived on since 1998 from my mother. At the time, we lived in Florida, so my uncle, Buddy, leased it for his beef cows. He had some geese and goats on this tract as well, and they were getting killed. So, hold on, I got sweat going my ass. So Uncle Buddy put a rooster in a cage and placed it on the dam of a small pond on the property. He then sat in his pickup that night and waited. Well, Uncle Buddy had narcolepsy and would fall asleep very easily. He would get weak if excited and fall to his knees. Oh, that's bizarre. I never heard of that. So he fell asleep on this moonlit night as he waited in the truck. When he woke up, the cage was torn open and the rooster was gone. As he looked around, he saw something on the hill about 80 yards away and halfway to where my house is now. He said this rooster thief was about the size of a bear, but ran like a cat. We do have black bears and big cats here. However, very rarely seen. No tracks were found, and this was the last time he had an issue with animals being killed. I don't recall any of his cattle being harmed, and this land was a dairy farm from the late 40s until 1979. Uncle Buddy passed away November 22, and the story went with him. I did a search online and of Sabe sightings in Morgan County recently to find a reported sighting in June of 22. I've not had an encounter myself, but I have a feeling that knowledge of these beings increases the odds of that happening. My name is Kendall, and you're welcome to use it. I'm fed up with the things going on in this world today, and anyone who don't like it can kick rocks. God bless you all. Kendall Andrade. Kendall, thanks for that, man. I hope I didn't butcher it because I'm half frickin' blind for the reading part. Can't believe I lost my readers. Can you guys believe that? Oh, that sucks. I hope that wasn't too nauseating to hear from. You know what, Kendall? Just the fact that you wrote in is good. You might help somebody in that area, because with the amount of people watching this channel now, if somebody's had an encounter around that area, it's likely they're listening right now, all right? If you have, maybe you could email in or comment about it in the comment section below this video, all right? Now, how long is this one? I'm gonna go one more, and then that's it, a shorty today, you guys, all right? I'll pick up my pants when I get home, or I get some readers later on today somewhere, hopefully. Maybe tomorrow I can pull it off for the next day. We'll see. This is titled Pieces from Yosemite National Park. There we go. Puzzle pieces. First off, Steve, my condolences for Mr. Macaroni. All our fur babies are a huge part of us. Love them deep and they'll repeat. Yes, sir, you may use my name, Lee Moisant. There isn't anybody that can change what I have experienced in the last 15 plus years of living on this mountain. Yes, I have had the ridicule and the laughter, but I just shake my head and say you're just scared of the truth. I don't blame you for what you have been raised to believe. All good, never mind. But if you do ever want to expand your beliefs in what is real, come talk to me. A token helicopter, right, you guys? Right over top. It's funny, remember all the helicopters around these mountains when I take you guys here a year ago? Plus. But if you do ever want to expand your beliefs in what is real, come talk to me and then tell me about you and send them your way. That is, since you have brought this magnificent, honest, and true place for us to puke our experiences out onto the round table. Before that, sorry, I don't even know if I should be doing this. Before that, held it all in fear of ridicule. Where to begin? Well, we are jeepers, meaning we have a rock-crawling jeep. With that said, spent a really good amount of time in our backyard, which is Yosemite and all surrounding areas. Leave my driveway and 2 minutes, you're in deep forest trails in every direction. Very quiet. And we go a snail's pace to take it all in. On this one occasion, the wife and I loaded up into the Jeep and took off up the hill. I had a place in mind to take her that she had never been, but thought take the long way and be able to come into where I wanted to go kind of hidden. As we were creeping along on the trail up ahead, a branch from a leaf tree, maybe 4 inches in diameter, 6 feet long, didn't think much about it, and I proceeded then about 20 to 30 feet past it. I stopped. I stopped and noticed not a single leaf tree for a good 1,000 feet in both directions. Strange, but kept going. Not a single person out on the trails you could hear, not only the forest, but a pin drop as well. We pull up to the spot. Let me put it into perspective. Side hill trail boulder patch. Forest in front, forest behind. Like if you took a football field of gigantic boulders and put them on the side of a hill covered with forest. Parked in the middle, overlooking a valley below, watching the sunset. There, probably 20 minutes, all quiet. And from the rear of the Jeep, her side, facing the downhill, this smell, so profound, like wet dog, rotting blood, strong BO. It went from the back of the Jeep to the front. As I leaned up in my seat to see over the fence, the fender at the downhill side, and a flash of black in between the rocks. We didn't leave right away, but the smell did. As soon as it came in from the back to front, it went and gone. There was no wind of any kind. We eventually left, went back the way we came in, and that branch was gone. That's one trip with the wife. My son and I Jeep up to a spot to fish at a small group of ponds. The video sent is of a tree break off the trail we used to get into the furthest pond, filled with huge bass. No winds there. Hadn't been in any snow or weather in weeks. Perfect Cali weather is what I meant. While at the lower pond, whistling on both sides of the pond, cracking and popping of sticks and brush. Then it goes all quiet, and all I heard is frogs and mosquitoes. For about 2 hours, then what sounds like something with the mass of 10 elephants comes rushing down the hill on the other side of the pond, maybe 50 yards. Don't see a thing, just hear it. My son looks at me and says, "Do you think we should leave?" I told him, "If you're uncomfortable, we can leave." So we did. He's 28, and at the time, a logger to boot. So a pussy, I think not. I can go on and on about my experience with Sabe, but that is not my motive right now. My motive is to let people know he's here. Keep your kids in sight at all times, and yes, we do have big cats, bears, and all the other critters. Most of all, be mindful in the forest that they are watching you. G'day, Steve, and many blessings to you and your family, fur babies, always included. Member of the round table of for life, and will stand at your side with arm bearing, sir, when needed. Yeah, I'll stand at your side too, man, anytime. Always, always, everybody's. Well, that was kind of awkward, wasn't it? That's unfortunate. It was a good little spot, a good little perch. And there's a lot of shit that goes on around Yosemite, isn't there? Isn't there a lot of missing people around there too? Dave is gonna know a lot more about that than me. Excuse me. And I can see through the trees right there at Mount Curry. Mount Curry is where there is non-stop sightings of these beings. And it's funny, all these years on me on this side of the mountain, it's always in a way, it's almost like I know it's almost in my mind, I've got this feeling of, okay, you guys get that side of the valley, I get this side. And that's how it's been going on. But you can see where I am. I'm way up the mountain. I'm in the middle of mature firs, rock bluffs, never logged before. I find myself. And I feel absolutely at calm, at ease, and I always have. I think. Yeah, I don't think I've had anything alarming on this side. That side? Yes. That side is the side I've had a lot of experiences, and a shit pile of local people have too. But never right here, I don't think. But there has been tracks from them just around the corner, about 3 miles, and about 7 miles up and over the top. Not far from there's where my friend had one paralleling him down the road when he was jogging, but that's about it. I've been left alone. I'm left alone right now. But anyway, I'm going to cut that short, you guys. Sorry if I butchered up those emails, but I lost my stupid glasses. This mountain's probably got 50 pairs of the damn things laying around. Wouldn't that be fine if I went back and they're all sitting on the hood of my truck one day? Anyway, I got to get out of here. Maybe hook up my friends, my good friends, have some beers. Still got some stuff in a storage locker here. I got a big old cast iron monster gun safe I gotta try to wrestle out of there into the box of my truck to take home and put in the man cave and carry on. But anyway, I'll be back shortly. I got a lot to share. I got a lot of people that need to be heard. I got somebody that needs to be heard about a different topic too. That's not that great of a topic, but it has to be done and has to be heard, and I'll get that to you guys shortly too. I'll be back.